right, just want to say another hello and welcome to everybody coming in from all over North America and even further out from there. Today we are going to be visiting two of our Fiberside chat shops, the Knotty Goat and also Knit ATX. And then we're going to have a session with our Fiberside chat coordinator, Cheryl, and she's going to let you know all the fun things that are going to be coming up in this new season this year. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and Molly, are you guys ready?
Wow. Good to see everyone. Thanks for joining us today. I'm here at the Knotty Goat, and I'm Molly, and I'm with two of our team members. This is Jeannie, and this is Sadie, technical support, moral support, and holding my hand under the table. So anyway, but we are so glad to be here. I don't know if you saw Sadie, but she's wearing the Bloomy pullover that she knit. It's so cute. And then Jeannie and I have matching sweaters that she made. You can tell us about that.
Yes, Molly, these vests are knit with 4 strands of mohair. It's called the Pearl-Fect vest top pattern, and it's by Lauren Aston Designs. We'll put the link in the chat for everybody. And they're so usable. Molly's always pink. I chose a navy, and look at us.
Yeah, they are yummy. They're like marshmallows, like wearing a marshmallow. So anyway, Sadie will be responding to people's questions and things in the chat and sharing our promo code and anything else that she needs to answer. Also, everything that we talk about today and in the video will be on our summary page. So let's get started. Welcome to the Knotty Goat. We're glad you joined us. Today, we're going to take a closer look at a few of our favorite yarns in the shop. We will share with you some patterns that pair beautifully with them. So, whether you're knitting, crocheting, or just building that collection of yarn, I think we've got you covered. But before we head into the shop, let's do a little geography so you know just where to find us. You will find the Knotty Goat in the charming college town of Columbia, home to the Mizzou Tigers and SEC football pride. Now, Columbia is located right in the heart of Missouri, tucked between two iconic cities, St. Louis and Kansas City. Head south, and you will find the beautiful Lake of the Ozarks and the lively town of Branson. So, basically, the Knotty Goat is on the way to just about anywhere. We are the perfect fiber-filled stop along your route. Our first stop is at our lovely Knitting for Olive table, overflowing with heavy merino, pure silk, cotton merino, and mohair. Sadie knit the hyacinth top, using Knitting for Olive pure silk held double, giving the fabric a beautiful drape with just the amount of structure. This versatile piece highlights the sheen and softness of the Knitting for Olive silk. Next up, let's hug something cozy and timeless. This is the Orantis Blanket by Knitting for Sif. Kendra knit this simple sample using Knitting for Olive heavy merino. It's a worsted, soft, bouncy yarn with beautiful stitch definition. Every detail in the pattern really pops, especially the petal-like motif around the border. Now, if you're into a little lace, the Lacy Top Tee by Other Loops is a fantastic option. It's light, floaty, and has the sweet neckline detail that's just enough to keep things interesting. Martha paired Knitting for Olive cotton merino with pure silk, one strand of each held together. You get the best of both worlds, structure and softness of the cotton merino, plus that whispery drape from the silk. It's super wearable, whether you're dressing it up or tossing it over jeans. And finally, let's talk about the Lena and Light Summer Wrap by Jinx Made. This one's a favorite around here. It's breezy, elegant, and just pure joy to knit. Again, Martha paired Knitting for Olive, cotton merino, and pure silk held together. The texture shift in the pattern plays so well with the contrast between the two fibers. This is the kind of piece you'll reach for again and again in spring and summer. Let me introduce you to the Sunday Tee by Petite Knit. Light, stylish, and the pattern definition of the yoke is stunning. Mary loved knitting this tee using the Cascade Heritage fingering. It's a smooth, soft wool nylon blend with great drape and amazing stitch definition. Bonus, it comes in a ton of beautiful colors, and it's super affordable for a garment project. I can see making one for fall in a beautiful rust or gold. The color options are endless. Let's talk socks. As mentioned before, one of our most loved and versatile yarns in the shop is the Cascade Heritage fingering. It's perfect for everything from sweaters to socks, and it's like knitting with butter. We actually discovered it through one of our favorite sock designers, Summer Lee. She's colorful, fun, and full of sock wisdom, and Cascade Heritage ranks in her top 5 sock yarns to knit with. We took that seriously, and it turns out so did our community. Sock knitting has really taken off here at the Knotty Goat. Our customers have fully embraced it, and keeping them supplied with great yarns and patterns keeps us on our toes. Pun and totally intended. In addition to heritage fingering, we also carry some playful options like Wool Addicts by Lane Yarns, a self-striping yarn that adds instant fun to your stitches, and Heritage Prints, another easy-to-love yarn that does the color work for you. So, whether you're toe up, top down, magic loop, or DPN kind of knitter, we've got the yarns to keep your sock drawer growing. Now it's time for us to visit our Kelborn Woolen Scout, a beautifully heathered DK weight, non-superwash wool that's just made for timeless, wearable knits. It's one of our most popular sweater fibers. The Beatrice sweater by Julie Weisenberger of Coco Knits is a modern, elegant cardigan that shows off Scout's structure and softness beautifully. Our very own Martha, who teaches our Coco Knits classes here at the Knotty Goat, knit this gorgeous sample, and it's a showstopper. If you've been wanting to try the Coco Knits method, this is a fantastic next step. And don't worry, we've got you covered with all the Coco Knits tools and accessories you'll need to make the process smooth and fun. But are you looking for something quicker? The Cold Hearts hat by Caitlin Hunter is another great match for Scout. It's got colorwork, texture, and that classic hunter flair, perfect for gifting or a cozy knit for yourself. I bet you're getting antsy to cast on for sweater weather. We're obsessed with Cascade Woolpaca, a soft, squishy worsted weight yarn that's 60% Peruvian Highland wool and 40% superfine alpaca. It is the perfect combo of squishiness and structure, absolutely perfect for winter projects. First up, the Ooey Gooey sweater by Andrea Mowry, this year's Rhineback sweater. It's everything you want in a cold weather knit. Woolpaca gives it that plush, slightly fuzzy finish. Or go bold with Caitlin Hunter's King Salmon sweater. The color work in this pattern really shines, and Woolpaca's smooth stitch definition makes every detail pop. Plus, it's warm without being heavy, ideal for layering and all winter long. Woolpaca comes in rich, earthy colors and knits like a dream. We've got it stocked and ready to ship, so grab your pattern, pick your palette, and cast on something gorgeous. Looking for that perfect all-around worsted yarn? Say hello to Cascade 220 Superwash. It's soft, sturdy, easy to care for, and available in nearly every color you can imagine. Sadie loved using it for the Lumi pullover. The subtle texture and clean lines of the pattern pair beautifully with 220 Superwash. It's classic, wearable, and washable. And if you're knitting or crocheting your game day gear, Cascade 220 Superwash has all the shades for your favorite SEC team. Whether you're shouting Roll Tide or MIZ, we've got your colors ready. It's worth repeating that this yarn is a workhorse with major style potential, not to mention a great price point. It is wonderful for garments, baby items, and blankets. Big yarn season will be here before you know it, and we've got just the projects to match. First up is the Nanamo cardigan. Think oversized, cozy, and full of personality. Malabrigo Rasta is the perfect match. Super bulky, insanely soft, and dyed in those bright colorways we all love. But If you prefer a softer palette, we also have a great selection of Woolstock North by Blue Sky Fibers. Want some more color? Check out the Fica Jumper by Lauren Ashton Designs. Susan knit ours in Rasta and let the yarn do the talking. Bold color, big texture, major impact. Trust me, it glows. But again, if you want that softer palette, don't forget Woolstock North by Blue Sky Fibers. And for a smaller project with big cuteness, the Baby Bobble Sweater, paired with Blue Sky Woolstock Tweed. The texture, the tweed, it's everything you want in a baby knit, soft, cozy, and full of charm. Now let's shift to the lighter side of making. Many of our customers are snowbirds, and they fly south when the weather gets cold. So we keep a variety of lighter yarns in stock year-round. First up, Martha knit the Emma Version B by Julie Weisenberger of Cocoa Knits, paired with Cascade Botanica. This yarn is a silky soft blend of tinsel and linen, perfect for hot climates and layering. Emma B is short-sleeved, swingy, full of that clean cocoa knit style. Prefer something a little more structured? Emma Version A looks gorgeous in Cascade's Ultra Pima. This 100% mercerized cotton has great stitch definition and just the right drape for a polished finish. It's breathable, wearable, and washes like a dream. And for our crocheters, we have a couple of fun, satisfying projects. The Easy Flower Coasters by Tiffany Griffin are great for gift sets or stash busting. And if you love a good Granny Square moment, try the Granny Square Scrap Bag. Both of these projects were made using Cascade Nifty cotton. It's a sturdy, colorful workhorse yarn that's perfect for home goods, bags, and accessories. Let's talk tools of the trade. Whether you're team knit or team crochet, having the right tools makes all the difference, and we've got you covered. Looking for a beautiful, high-quality needle set? We carry Knit Pro and Chagu, two trusted names that deliver smooth joins, flexible cords, and just the right feel in your hands. There's more to the Knotty Goat than just yarn. From cozy candles and Emma Ball bags and accessories to handmade soaps, luxurious lotions, Knotty Goat mugs, and so much more. It's all about the little extras that bring joy to your stitching life. Not sure what to choose? A Knotty Goat gift card is always a great idea for birthdays, holidays, or just because. Be sure to check out our online shop for all the goodness. Meeting at the Knotty Goat is always a great idea. Whether you're seeking help with a tricky pattern, attending a class to learn something new, or just settling into one of our comfy chairs to stitch and catch up with friends, this is a space built for connection. We've got something really special and unique, local yarn love. We're thrilled to carry Surrey Merino from Alpaca de Vaz, a small farm right here in our region. It's soft, silky, and totally luxurious. I've met these alpacas and they are lovely. The 3-ply Surrey Merino comes in a generous 500 yards. Wow! One of our favorite pairings is the Alchemist Slipover. It's drapey, dramatic, and that Surrey halo takes it to the next level. It's perfect for fall through spring, and check out the tie on the side. Such a fun feature. And speaking of stunning, our very own Susan from the Knotty Goat team designed the poncho, and it's incredible in the Alpaca de Vaz yarn. Light, cozy, and full of movement. This is a project with heart and style. We love supporting local makers, and this yarn is truly one of a kind. Don't you love a good kit? And we've curated an awesome selection to spark your creativity or make the perfect gift. We carry Urban Acres punch needle kits, drop cloth sampler embroidery kits with their coordinating floss, Hardy Craft knit and crochet kits, feather felt needle felting kits, and of course, Woobles, including their beginner-friendly crochet kits and the adorable Woobles book. And for something a little different, we also carry Zoom looms, a fun and portable way to get into weaving. Our team is the heart of the Knotty Goat. They bring creativity, kindness, and a deep love of fiber to everything they do. Always positive and ready to help, they create a welcoming space where everyone, from first time visitors to seasoned stitchers, feels right at home. Thanks so much for spending a little time with us here at the Knotty Goat. We'd love to stay connected. Whether you're near or far, you're part of our fiber family. Be sure to follow us on social media, sign up for our newsletter, and tag us in your projects. We love seeing what you're making. All of our info is right here on the next 2 screens. Happy knitting, happy crocheting, and we'll see you soon online or in the shop. Welcome back. Well, I hope you enjoyed our presentation. We certainly had a lot of fun making it. We did want to share one more thing with you. We have a designer in our community, Pam Haverland, who designed a very special hat for the Knotty Goat, and she wanted us to feature it on the crawl. She is a participant for all the Fiberside Chats and Crawl. This is called the Owl hat. And then we also have the owl crawl, and you can see the owls in the hat there with the beaded eyes. We've kitted this up with a skein of Rios by Malabrigo, and then each kit comes with a cowl pattern and a hat pattern, but you have one skein, so you got to choose one or the other. It also comes with the pom-pom and the beads and everything you need to make it. Here are some of our color choices. And they're on the website as well. So if you go on our summary page, take the link to the kits, you'll see them there with all of the colors. And we think they're pretty special. Pam told us she's already designed our next Knotty Goat crawl pattern for next year. So we're real excited. We also want to thank everybody who's on the team that planned the crawl. We have had a good time, and you guys are so organized and so helpful and generous. We really do thank you for that. I think we have some winners to announce, Jeannie.
Molly.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Okay, Knotty Goat is going to give away 2 $25 gift certificates. Jeannie, why don't you announce who
The
they are?
first one goes to Kathleen Flynn from Florida. The second gift card goes to Rebecca Wright from Connecticut.
Yay! Okay, and then 2 seats to the Fiberside Chats this winter. And the first one goes to
First one goes to Sherry Tooker from Texas. And the second one goes to Mary Spalton, also from Texas.
Yay! Well, we have your emails and we will be getting in touch with you ASAP. And congratulations.
Thank you so much.
We have a question on why we opened up. Oh, here?
No.
Okay. Well, we bought an existing little yarn shop called the Castaway Yarn Shop, and we've only been in business a year. We took that precious little shop, we moved it to a bigger area that's like 3 times the size, and then our stitch group one night came up with with the name the Knotty Goat. I tell you what, this has really been a labor of love from our community and our family, and I want to shout out to my sister, hi Gail. That it's just such a fun place to be.
Molly, and I will give you credit. One of your dreams for this shop was to create community space where everyone feels welcome, and you've talked about that. This is absolutely the shop you want to come to. If you just want to be with somebody, you can bring your knitting, crocheting, you can just show up and kind of mill around. But this space has become really a destination in Columbia. And for those that are even a couple hours away, we see Kansas City, St. Louis folks here all the time wanting just to touch stuff, look at it, feel it, and say hi at the Knotty Goat.
Yeah, we'd love to meet you. Thanks.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you both for being here and presenting your amazing shop. It looks so fun. I love all your colorful yarns in the background there. I love that you've got a special crawl pattern That's great. I think that's going to be really fun for a lot of people to get their hands on and start knitting that. It's beautiful. So thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
Great job, guys. All right. So next up, we are going to Austin, Texas, with Chai Wen and she and Tara over at Knit ATO. So if you are ready, Chai Wen, go right ahead.
Hi everyone, this is Kaiwen from the ATS and this is Tara. Hi, I think if everyone see our weekly update already know about our routine. So we are very grateful this year we can present our brick and mortar store to you guys. So we're gonna go through a slide, then we're gonna show you the sample. So let's go through that.
Hi, this is Kaiwen from the ATS. I want to introduce my store for you guys today. I want to create an environment for people to come to the store to free knitting and crochet. We do a lot of social events. We also curate all kinds of beautiful yarn and accessory and a needle. And we hope you guys enjoy the tour of our store.
It's nice to know how much you need and to be able to see something and try it on, and they have so many samples that you can try it and then you know, like, okay, this is gonna fit me, I'm gonna like it.
I feel like I'm with my tribe, with different people working on different things. I feel like I learn something every time I come here because you've got people with all kinds of experience.
I like Studio Social because it gives me a chance to hang out with other knitters that I don't ever get to hang out with otherwise, and just experience other projects than what I'd be seeing on Instagram, because it's, you know, real people around me making different things than what's popular.
Something new and fun, and you know what, every time I come I meet someone new.
Okay. Now we talk about our feature yarn. The first one we want to talk about is our store's favorite yarn, La Bien Amy yarn. This year, she's very grateful. When I opened the store, she decided to do a special colorway for me. And this colorway called the Seraphim, kind of like a mermaid with like a pink and purple and blue, all blending in one skein of yarn. The first one I want to show you is the sweater called Cape Pot, which is from Hohi Lacatelli. I knit with one skein of cashmere merino and one skein of kumon. And the second one is just Custo hat, and we needed just one skein of merino DK. And the next one I want to show you that special shawl is designed by my best friend Lori Ofer. She designed this pattern for me just using one skein super merino saw. And that pattern, we're going to give it to you when you buy the La Bien yarn during our promotion. And then last, let's talk about the base. So we have all kind of base from La Bien with Seraphim, but we also have different color. We got cashmere merino, kumon, little kumon, merino DK, and super saw, and swale, and the silk tweed. So the first shawl, you see the silk tweed one, is very hard for me to pronounce, but it's very cute, called a Sheshet Koku, so I hope I say it right. And the second one is a dew scarf, which is pretty popular. You only need to use one skein of mohair. It's super fun to knit with. And the next, Tara.
We also carry yarn from Barker Wool. Dawn Barker's a good friend of the store. She recently came up with a new base called Silky Quattro. It's a blend of merino and silk It's just like her Silky Solo, but now it's 4-ply, and I think it's even better. She graciously dyed our special exclusive colorway Spark on this new base. We also got her summer color Night Market, which is a fantastic AP color. We also have kits from her. If we can.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
There we go. The parquet shawl. The original colors for that shawl were the Safe Harbor and New Hope. Then whenever our friend Warren wanted to make one, he was looking for something special, and Dawn came up with the color kelp. And so we paired kelp with Naiad for another version of the parquet shawl.
And next, we're going to talk about our feature kit for the summer checkout. So we make 2 versions. The knitting version, we will use Circus Tony handmade from Australia. They have a 10 mini skein of merino DK. They are fun. We have 3 different colorway. And the crochet version, we used Ikika fiber Paka wash, which is a dreaming soft DK with a baby alpaca blend with super wash wool. So we have all this special color all in our page.
We also have a sample that we made for Bonnie and Clyde, designed by Isabel Kramer. This is knit with Mayak's Fiordalino, which is a great blend of wool and yak and linen. And you just need 1 ball of 2 different colors, and you can make both Bonnie and Clyde.
Now we're going to talk about our summer yarn in our store. So we specially select 3 different summer yarn to talk about. First one, we're very exciting. We got in the Wandering Flock cotton lino, which is a cotton linen and a baby alpaca. Super fun. I make this crumpy cardigan. It's super nice, great for summer night, just wear out. And also we got in the Camilla Fiber Company Flax DK. It also has linen, silk, and alpaca. Pretty, really drapey. This Illowing sweater is dream to wear with. We do have knitting for Oliver. We had cotton merino, pure silk, and silk mohair. And one of our that's finished in the picture, she is wear a Ceres camisole and a seashore skirt, which are all knit with pure silk. They are fun and drapey. Now we're going to talk about our assembly. Also important to the knitter is accessory, the bag. We did get in the redesigned bag. It has been our shots. Almost everyone carry a project 10 or project 9 bag, but we got more variety in the store. You can look at our website. We also has Delicate bag. We got this new from Delicate work with Lola Bing. This is called Adela crossbody bag, which is very cute. I will show you later. And we also got another favorite one is Mica canvas bag. They just designed a new project tote, great for knitting and crochet. And last one, we did get some Hohi & Co. We are very lucky. Hohi decided to let us carry some of her bag. We got a beautiful 1 stitch at a time bag. We also get a yarn basket, and I will show you later.
We host lots of classes and events at KnitATX. Our social events are always open to everybody who'd like to come. We have studio socials twice a month where people come and they knit, they crochet, they spin, and mostly they just make new friends. We also host movie nights. This month we're going to be watching Mamma Mia just because we like it and it's fun. And we've been hosting artist markets. We did one when we first opened last year in the winter, and then we went and we did one this summer, and it was a great chance for us to bring in artists that are in the Austin area and let them vend to our customers and show all the cool things that they make in our area. We host classes every day that we're open. We have weekly classes where everybody's just working on projects and getting things done. But we also love our specialty classes. We've been bringing in new teachers. We have classes on felting and yarn dyeing, sayori weaving, spinning, and more. We also have Ann Budd working with us to host virtual sweater classes. So we have the saddle shoulder sweater class. It's a lot of S's.
Yes.
Coming up at the end of August, and there's still spaces for that if you'd like to take a sweater course with Ann Budd.
Yeah, it's a Zoom class. You don't need to be in Austin. Next, so we did do retreat. So this is our second camp, Knee ATS. So we find a place in Macomb, Texas. It's a campus center. It's kind of like a retreat, quilting retreat center. So we will invite you to be there. You can craft, you can do your craft, but we also invite a teacher. The first one we have is Megan Fernando, and the second one this year in November will be Dawn Barker. She's going to host a color camp. The color camp, she's going to teach you how to choose color for your project, and then she will bring her yarn as well. So all the detail is in our website, and we are opening sign up for this coming Friday. Next. So this is the thing we have been thinking about doing it since last year, and I'm very grateful. Knitting in the Heart of Texas retreat. Sorry, it's a very long name. We're gonna host with the Moondraker with Rochelle. So we're gonna have the retreat in Grapevine, Texas, right near the airport in DFW. The day is April 9 to 12, and we have fantastic teacher line up. We got Andrew Liu, Amy Gill, Dawn Barker, Lindsay Fowler, and Sari Nolan. And we got a special speaker from Leather Magazine editor, Yona Heling. She's going to talk about her new yarn and more fun stuff. So if you want to know more this event, we are actually going to officially announce probably pretty soon. And so you got to sign up for our newsletter to find out when you can sign up. Oh, again, sorry. Why is that? Okay. So where to find us? So you can find us on the kneeats.com. We are in the South Austin, Texas, and we have social media at kneeats. Right now we are doing a 2,000 follower push. So follow us on social media and on Instagram for a chance to win a $50 or $100 gift card. Thank you everyone to spend some time to watch our fun slideshow. So you will get 20% off featured product. Use the code Summer Crawl 25, all big letter, and we get free shipping over $100. We also get you a special Knit ATS project bag when you order over $150, and we did ship worldwide. Okay. All right, thank you everyone. I hope you like our slideshow. We saw this kind of presentation is kind of fun. Now, we're going to show you stuff. So this is the basket I talk about from Hohi. So I got many beautiful yarn there. So first I want to show you the Seraphim. This is really a dream. I love this color. I sent Amy a bunch of pictures. I'm like, I want something really different. So she did this for me. Let me show you the shawl we talk about. You will get free pattern with it. This is the old debut. You're gonna see all the different stitch. This yarn is very, very good, but it's fun. Yeah, here you go. And the cap part is right there. And the yellow one is the one I cannot pronounce the word, the shawl. You guys see, this is really fun. I use only 2 skein out of cell tree, and it's a fun project to work with. And then I want to show, you want to show the hat?
This is the Jacques Cousteau hat. And like we said, it's just, less than a skein of DK. And it's super cute. It's easy to wear.
Yeah,
it's comfy.
One skein.
Roll it up. Wear it slouchy. Whatever makes you happy.
Exactly.
I've made so many of these hats. They're great.
It's crazy. Yes. So now we talk about Barker. So this is a new base, and this is a new color. Night Market. She has so many one skein shawl. If you want to try a side pulling, this is a great project. Like last year, we have this one. I bet a lot of people had this pattern if you buy the yarn. So you can use this one, you can use a night market too to make that. And I want to show you the kit color, the shawl, the parquet. Yeah,
Parquet.
the parquet kit, because Warren's still making it, so I cannot show you the whole shawl, but I want to show you this is the original color. And this is the color Don specially dyed for him, but which I love so much. Look at the green. This is so beautiful. Okay, now I want to show you our kit for the cow. So this is the one I made. I have really too much fun with this one. I think I want to make longer, but it's great. Let me show you. This is the summer color, kind of like watermelon. This is she dyed for us a special color, like a spring in Austin. And this is so far my favorite is the fall color. So if you don't want to buy to make a cow, you can make something else. And this is the Ikiga fiber. Yeah, we did. Shanita make this crochet version, which is super fun. And we have a lot of fun to play color with. So I have this original color, and the rest of the color is on the website. And let me show my yarn. This is our favorite yarn in the store as well. It's super fun. I only need 2 skein like this. You can make 2 shawl. I also make the sweater. Also, I'm gonna get a little bit. This is traveler shell I make with my yarn. It's super cute and light. And next, you want to
They're asking about the Robinia light.
Yeah, Robinia and we kind of changed the needle size to 4. If you want to make it, because the pattern call for different one. But when you make this one, you can use size 4 to get a gauge. Let's shoot.
Do scarf?
Yep. This is the do
You've
scarf.
got 3 minutes.
I got 3 minutes, so let's talk back. Okay, sorry. I do have already that back to show you guys really quick. It's too exciting to show too many things and you get run out of time. So this is the one out of bag. I don't have a time to show every bag, but you can.
What we like about this one is that it opens and it lays flat. So then everything's just coming straight out of your bag.
It kind of handle.
Yeah. And this is the Delicue collaboration.
So this is the Delicue collaboration with Adele. So this is really fun. I like it how it's a crossbody inside. Also have a lot of pocket, and I believe has a scissor go with it and the tapestry needle. Let me show my cut really quick. This is a my cut Poigetot. This is a brand new one, and I really like this. It has a drawstring. Also on the side, I believe there's a hole you can go through your yarn. Yeah, I only have one left. I will order more, but just to let you know. Yeah. Well, anything? Oh, the hokey one. This is my last thing. This is a hokey bag, 1 stitch at a time. It's super nice. Inside has big pocket as well.
Okay, we should probably announce the winners of our gift cards.
Yeah, let me do that really quick. 1 second. Oh, wait, I disappeared. Shoot. Actually, hold on, I had a problem with that.
Well, we can just say it out loud.
Yeah, let's just say it out loud.
Okay.
So Don Ellis from Washington and Emily Stahl, I believe she lives in Austin. I think I know that lady. This congratulations, both of you, to win the 2.
Both of you are winning a $25 gift card from us.
Yeah. And we also give out 2 C for the Fiberside Chat C. First one is Cassie Lorich. She is from Illinois. And Carla Chamate from Tallahassee, Florida. Thank you, guys. And don't forget about the code is the Summer Crawl 25. Yeah. Oh, the bag, yes. Thank you, Shanita.
In addition to the fabulous bags, we also have our own custom bag.
It is very cute. It's like a backpack, also has a handle. So we did sell them as $10, but if you spend $150, this bag gonna go home with you when we ship it. So, all right, with any question?
We're 20 minutes.
Oh, sorry. Bye, guys.
Thank you guys so much for your presentation. That was fantastic. But I don't need any more bags, Kaiwen. I don't need any more bags. But now I might need more bags. So we'll see. Really, the shot looks fantastic. Thank you so much for your presentation. So next up, we are going to talk to Cheryl. She is the Fiberside Chat coordinator at Longmont Yarn Shop. And I don't know if I mentioned that, but I'm Dianna, the owner of Longmont Yarn Shop, or new owner, I should say. And Cheryl has been doing the Fiberside Chats since they were created. And I'm going to go ahead and have her take over and tell you all kinds of things about Fiberside Chats, where they come from, who you're going to see, who you have seen, some inspirations, and all the good stuff. Cheryl, are you all set? Go ahead.
I am all set. I think, I wasn't nervous at all. This is easy to do all the time, but now hands are clammy and my heart is racing. Hey, everybody. Great to see you. I'm usually in the background on this, as you know, so to be in the forefront is a whole different seat. Hey, Cynthia and I were going to be shared on Spotlight because we're going to kind of have a conversation.
Yeah, I thought I'd come in and help you out, Cheryl, and just ask you a few questions because I know you've got a lot to share. So welcome everybody. My name is Cynthia. I'm from Yarniversity, and I'm going to assist Cheryl with just some chats. With a chat. Cheryl is the coordinator, facilitator, and wrangler of the Fiberside Chats program and its guests. And there have been a lot of guests at Fiberside Chats. Does anyone know who the first Fiberside Chat guest was? If you know, put your answer in the chat if you've got it. We'd like to know if you know. Cheryl, let's begin our chat with a little introduction. I think you might have a short video with some cameo shots of the Fiberside Chat guests, and maybe you'd like to play that while we talk.
There it goes, Cynthia.
All right. We'll start off with, let me take my spotlight out of here. There we go. So let's start off with, Cheryl, can you tell us how Fiberside Chats came about?
Remember that thing called the pandemic? So we were all on lockdown. It was late April of 2020, and nobody could go anywhere. You couldn't leave your house barely, and the store was closed and everything was closed. And we would have staff meetings. I was a staff person and still am at Longmont Yarn Shop. So our staff meetings were over Zoom. And Gail, the owner at the time, she's like, what are we going to do? What can we offer customers to keep everyone engaged while we're all locked down? This is horrible. And one of my colleagues mentioned she had had an email exchange with a pattern designer, and how great it was. And they were very engaging and they'd love to come to Longmont someday. At that point, we thought someday it'd be August, who knows? And at that moment, I said, why can't we do something like that now? Because just that Friday before, I had been on Facebook, not usually where I am, but Facebook Live. My favorite musician in the world was doing a concert from his living room with the tip jar open. There was 3,000 or so people on the chat and on his Facebook Live. And I was like, whoa, something like this can happen, right? So Gail calls me the next day. You blew my mind. What are we going to do? So we took a few weeks, analysis paralysis on my part. I bought into various webinars, seminars, what people were doing. How were they reaching their audience? A wine sommelier, people that need to interact. And so Zoom was the sweet spot, $20 per hour, which it still is today. And we feature our guests. We go on mute. It's all about our guests and what they have to share. We had people from around the world. And today we're still going strong. It's 5 years later. Who knew we'd still be doing this 5 years later? But we have so many followers and so many people are just like, please don't stop. I would never get to meet Anna Johanna in Finland. How would I ever meet her? So anyway, here we go. 5 years later, we still got it going on.
And Cheryl, how many supporting shops were there in the beginning?
In the beginning, we're like, okay, what other crazy shop owners that Gail was affiliated with or knew of because of professional forums? How many other people think they want to offer this to their customers? It's like, how would anybody find just Longmont Yarn Shop and have any reason to want to register and be an audience? So Gail reached out to many of her friends and colleagues in the local yarn shop business, and we had 8 to begin with. By the time we did our first chat with Bristol Ivy, which are like, we got to launch this, and 4 days later we had Bristol Ivy and 8 shops that had people registering. 3 days later we had Stephen West, and then a week later we had Laura Bello. We went fast and furious. In that first 2 years, we had chats every 3 or 4 a month for 2 years, 2.5 years. It was a lot. Then we realized people are out back in the world. Let's slow it down. So now we have every other Sunday, as you know. And today we have 49 affiliated shops.
Wow. Wow. What is your role, Cheryl, in Fiberside Chats?
Well, I send emails to a lot of potential guests. I think about who might be a good guest all the time. I ask people who they might want to see as a guest. Our shop owners make recommendations. Our guests, after every chat, I ask them for recommendations. Who do you think we should have on chats that we may not be aware of today? And so that's my job, to just kind of keep the embers burning, so to speak, in the background. And I reach out to customers, then we coordinate a date. I gather all the content, their topic description, their bio. We talk through it if we need to. We might do a meet and greet on Zoom. Then I put it up on the website as a product you can register for. Takes a team. Lori, our media person, she does the graphics. She updates the website. We host them every other Sunday. I sit in the wings. Dianna joins me often if she can, and some of my other colleagues at the shop do the same.
Oh, that's lovely, Cheryl. And I see that there is at least one suggestion coming in on the chat. So I think you'd agree, if folks have ideas of people they'd like to see, you'd welcome those suggestions in the chat.
Absolutely. And I see that is Alicia Plummer. We did have Alicia Plummer once. So far, no reason we cannot ask Alicia again. She was a fabulous guest. And what a delight. Oh, she's amazing. Amazing designs. Thanks for that recommendation. Keep it up.
That sort of brings us to that question, Cheryl. How do you find guests for Fiberside Chats?
Well, like I said, we get recommendations. There's quite often, our book publishers that we do wholesale supply books to the shop. They'll know of new books coming up where somebody has their first book coming out or a new publication. And so that is always a good source of finding somebody we may not have known before. Other times we might just have traveled somewhere and go, this would be an interesting segment. We have had some museums and some historical segments more than just designers, just because who doesn't want to know about a textile mill in Norway, a historic mill that's been turned into a museum now. So we visited places like that too.
Lovely. Lovely. And I see our video has come to its conclusion, so I'll let you close that. And Cheryl, I'm just going to say I've always been inspired and motivated by the guests on the Fiberside Chats. I imagine you have as well. I just wonder if you have any projects that you'd like to tell us about that were a result of a Fiberside Chat guest.
Well, you so kind of you to ask, and you wonder, do I have projects and more projects? So every one of these is from a design from one of our Fiberside Chats guests. What I'm wearing today is by Natasha Hornsby. It's called the Joni. It's a linen top. When she was our guest, I was on a roll where I thought, I've never made lightweight tops for summer And this is linen. Somebody, I think Stephanie Pearl McPhee at the time was doing a whole thing about linen. I was like, I need to knit some linen. It's my go-to. I wear this so often. Anyway, beyond that, Natasha Hornby has beautiful designs of all types. Close to You is a design by Justyna Lorkowska, who is from Poland. She's one of our upcoming guests. We'll talk about that later. Close to You is a simple shawl. It takes one skein of fingering weight yarn. It doesn't look so simple, has a little picot edge. It's my go-to. If you're hopping on a plane tomorrow and you don't have a project for plain knitting, one skein of yarn, this pattern, and a set of needles, and you're good to go. It's memorizable. It looks more complicated than it is. And that is, like I said, my travel go-to. There it is in a lighter color. I have the Stressly cardigan by Anna Johanna from her book. Can't remember the title of the book. Cynthia's helping me out in the chat. Strassley has a European shoulder construction. Can't see that very well. It fits right across back here. And how you pick up those stitches, they almost curve. So it fits your shoulder really well, your back shoulder. I love this construction. When I saw it in her book, I'm always striving to make a sweater. That's that one you just throw over your head and take everywhere and wear with everything. I finally got that sweater with this one. So that one was awesome to knit. It's in a Aran weight. Another one was not inspired to knit this. Observation was a book by Lotta Lothgren. She was one of our guests. This pattern is called Dragonfly. It's unusual in that the color work is at the bottom, not along the yoke. So it's got drop sleeve style. This book happened to come out right about the same time that Malabrigo Rios did their Zodiac color collection. And I was unpacking it in the shop one day. I happened to be a Capricorn with Cancer and Sagittarius as rising and moon signs. And these are the colors for those three signs. And I had just looked through this book and saw this pattern and I just went, I've got to knit it. I've got to knit it right now. So, Lotta Lothgren's Dragonfly. And she has an essay about nature and inspiration for each of those. And the essay about the dragonfly made me tear up, I think. It's stunning. What about more cotton tops? Waikairo, I can't say it right. It's a Maori, New Zealand name by Francois Denoy. This pattern was really fun to knit. It looks complicated. It's kind of simple pattern or simple cables or twist stitches with some yarn overs. I was on my, like I said, short cotton summer tops. And this one, I saw this yarn, I thought, oh, that's going to look like waves. And true confession, I have not yet picked up the stitches around the neck to finish it. That was my goal by today. It didn't happen. So it's going to happen tonight. Stephen West, one of our favorites. This is an older pattern of Stephen West. It's called Batad. 2 skeins of fingering weight. It's a fun welt. Garter stitch. Accentuated short rows to make the openings. And of course it makes it asymmetrical to do those short rows. I get more compliments on this little ponchette than just about anything I've made. It's super easy to wear. I love it. People in shops, clerks in shops have said, that's a Stephen West pattern. Imagine that. I love it. Yumiko Alexander is one of our favorite designers, and she has her whole line of yarns, Dando yarns. This is her cobblestone pattern. Again, in my what to wear over your shoulders in the summer phase. I love that pattern. It's really easy to wear too. Am I running out of time? Getting there.
Yeah.
Sylvia Harding, can I mention this one? Sylvia Harding was a guest early. I love her patterns. This is called Bright Sunny Day. She uses beads. She uses mosaic. She uses lace. This shawl has a slit, so it's inside out. So it's really, really easy to wear. I ran out of one of my yarns. So what did I do? I just added silk cloud for that little segment because I didn't have enough yarn and a different color bead. Anyway, we've got some cocoa knit sweaters here too, but we can talk about those another time.
Sorry, Cheryl, to make you stop because it's lovely. Your projects are absolutely gorgeous, but we do have to address who's lined up for this fall to continue this trend of inspire and motivate.
Yeah, that's right. Like I said, every one of those patterns is from somebody we know from our chats. So we've got some good ones coming up. I'm going to share screen because Justina is our first guest on September 14th. She has a new book coming out from Lane. So we'll let her tell us all about it.
Hi, I'm Justyna Lorkowska, and I'd love to invite you to my new Fiberside chat on September the 14th. I'll be talking all about my new book, Seasons of Stitches, the inspiration, the behind the scenes of each design, and how each design grew stitch by stitch with a little bit of frogging. So grab your favorite drink, grab your project, and join me during the chat, and you can register through your local yarn shop. And I'd love to talk to you. Bye!
She has amazing designs. I can't wait to visit with her again. And our next guest, after Justina, speaking of cocoa knits, is Julie Weissenberger. You know, she has fabulous products. Her sweater designs are great. And here's Julie to tell us about her chat.
Hello, I'm Julie from Cocoa Knits, and I am the designer behind both the knitting patterns and the tools and accessories at Cocoa Knits. And I am going to join you for the second time at Fiberside Chats. September 28th. You can find out more at longmontyarn.com. And I am going to give you a little insight and background into the tools that we create and manufacture, and a little tour around the Cocoa Knits method, which is my way of knitting a top-down seamless sweater that allows you to customize it to get it to fit the way you want it to, where you want it to. So I'll give you a little tour around that as well, a little overview, and maybe a little sneak peek of products that are coming up and maybe some patterns. So join us on September 28th. It's going to be a blast. See you then.
Awesome. And then a guest on October 19th. Super excited about this one. I'm going to share my screen if I can quickly and take you to the Longmont Yarn Shop homepage.
Yeah, because this is another question we often get asked, Cheryl. It's like, how do I register?
So we go to the Longmont Yarn Shop homepage, longmontyarn.com. Under the tab for classes, you find Fiberside Chat online presentations. When you click there, you'll see the same header. When you scroll down, there are our upcoming guests. It has a register here right at the top, has the topic description for each of those. When you hit the register here button, it takes you to more detail about that topic and bio of each of these individuals or one person. So October 19th, we have Di Gilpin and Sheila Greenwell. They're Scottish women. Di has done designs for movies. She's done designs for couture, like walking the runway in Paris. And she has many designs on Ravelry. Sheila is her right-hand person. They work together. The most exciting thing about having them in October, they're both judges on that upcoming show from BBC TV called The Game of Wool. That show will have Tom Daly as the host, the diver knitter. They're both judges on that show, so we might get a sneak peek about what's going on with that, which may be aired in November or so. So they're going to be fabulous guests. The depth of knowledge and expertise that Di and Sheila have is amazing. They've got a Gansey book that they've authored together. It's going to be a great chat.
Wow. Thank you so much, Cheryl, for your lovely overview of the Fiberside Chats. And speaking of which, I think that the Fiberside Summer Crawl coordinators have sponsored 2 prizes to give away. So Cheryl, do you want to announce the names of the lucky winners and what they've won?
I do. We have Jane Bussum. Both of these names are very familiar. They've done a lot of chats. Jane Bussum from Thomasville, Georgia. And Donna Hershey, she's in Elizabeth, Pennsylvania. Congratulations to you. My Shira gnomes are cheering us on. And thank you for your time today. I really appreciate it. When you go to register, make sure you go on the drop-down list, alphabetically pick your shop, because it's a wonderful collaboration that our guests and everyone say it's unique, it's rare. Thank you for collaborating with everyone in the yarn world. So I appreciate you all being here.
Thank you, Cheryl, and thank you, Cynthia, as well, for helping to get some more information out to everybody about the Fiberside Chats. There was a question, I just want to say really quick, someone had asked, what came first, the crawl or the chats? The chats came first, and there was so much interest in the different shops that I think everyone got together and said, "Hey, let's see if we can do a crawl too, and let some of the folks that have been on the chats find out more about the local yarn shops that are hosting those." So, great job, everybody! Thank you so much.
Cynthia was the mastermind on the crawl. It's like, summer chats are slow. What should we do? Cynthia said, let's have a virtual crawl. Thank you.
And it's
Cynthia.
perfect. Yeah, Cynthia, you rock, lady. So again, thank you everyone for coming today, and it was lovely having everybody here. You'll receive an email within 24 hours that has a link to the recording of today's summer call presentation, so you can review it, catch anything that you might have missed. Please know that our presenters would be happy to hear from you directly. If you have any questions, their contact information is always available on their websites. Preparing a 20-minute presentation takes a lot of work, and I think our presenters today did an amazing job. Thank you to everybody. So we look forward to seeing everyone come back next Sunday, same time, same login codes, same place if that's where you want to be. If you'd like, we'd love to have you go off mute today and go ahead and say a big thank you, so everybody can go ahead and come on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Wonderful.
Thank you.
So much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. It was terrific.
It was great.
Best time all week.
Wonderful. So glad to hear that. Everybody, thanks again for spending your Sunday with us, and we can't wait to see you next week. I'm going to go ahead and close the meeting room, and I hope you see everybody soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.